Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it watch. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba da da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I almost had a burp there. And welcome to Coopersthaiadventure Market Watch Wednesday with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Schneider.
Brock Snitters.
AKA Brock Snitters. Welcome to the stream. Last night, Brooke and I were talking, and Darlene, she has to prepare all this in advance, folks. And she has to get the thumbnail set up, the title set up, and the YouTube algorithm ready. And you got to notify YouTube when you want to go live and all this. So we always do it the night before. Well, about, I guess you could say 12 hours ago, we were on a deadline with Iran, saying that they had until X amount of time, 7 a.m. our time, Thailand, so about an hour ago, to come to the table, make the deal, or we're going to send you back to the Stone Age. That's what he said. So that's what I'm saying. Not my words, his.
So what happened?
Well, Taco Tuesday for those in America.
Correctamundo.
So they came to a deal. The Strait of Hormuz is supposed to be temporarily opened for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks ceasefire has been announced for those that haven't seen the news, which I'm sure all of you already have, which is good news.
Just within the last hour.
Just within the last, well,
now
2.5, 3 hours, it was reported, I think 3 hours ago. So it was pretty close to the deadline.
Yeah.
And which is great news because Thailand had just announced this morning that after Songkran, gas stations are going to be closed from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. due to the fuel shortage.
Yeah.
Good news, though, they're going to be lowering the price of diesel by 2 baht.
Ooh.
2 whole baht.
What-de-do.
So that'll be 140 baht savings on a tank of diesel if you got a 70-liter tank like I do in my car. So it'd be 140 baht savings.
All helps, I guess.
It all helps. That's $3. That's a meal out in Thailand.
I don't know if it'll do much for the fishing boats that are parked.
No, I don't think so either. And when we made this banner last night, folks, Brooke and I were discussing the title. We were expecting the deadline to pass. In other words, no ceasefire. That was not on our minds. Iran was saying, take your deal and shove it. We ain't agreeing to it. Pakistan got involved. And with that, Bitcoin was down at 68,000. You had XRP down at 130. You had Solana below $80. Everybody was prepping for this event to happen.
Oil jumping,
all that. It didn't happen. Ceasefire announced, shocked the market. Bitcoin jumps up 5%. Ethereum jumps up 5%. Solana jumps up over 6%. And XRP jumps 3.5%.
and the futures markets, the individual stocks, most of them were up. Like aftermarket, that is.
Yeah.
I think Tesla was up like $10. And
Well, on the pre-market right now, aftermarket, I guess you can call it pre-market, MicroStrategy is up 5.5%.
nice.
Misty is up 5%.
Good.
Ulti is up. Also, your favorite Tesla is up as well.
Yeah.
So,
If that holds, then we're what 12 hours away from the next opening.
Yes.
It'll be a bit of a FOMO, let's say. I think
Yeah.
people, I think, are going to figure, oh, geez, I think they're going to come to a deal.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure, but at least for the foreseeable 2 weeks, things are calming, and that'll put the markets up, I think, big time. So,
Well, to be honest with you, I thought if it did go ahead and they were going to take out their energy and their oil facilities and their bridges, which was what was announced both by Israel and the US, I was thinking Bitcoin's going to go from 68 to 58. I was thinking a big, huge drop.
who knows? Like,
But-
I'd almost think the opposite. People are going to flee to, safety, and dollars would be printing everywhere, which they still are. I don't think that'll change. So, I think Bitcoin, the bottom line, is held in nicely
It
during
has.
all of this turmoil.
Yes.
And I think if it would have probably already been down to that if there was that possibility.
Well, an hour ago, Bitcoin did hit as high as 72.7. What's it at now, Dad?
71.6.
So
You want
done a little bit of a
grateful son.
retracement. And there is some big news coming out in the stock market concerning Elon Musk. What's the big news, Mr. Schneider?
What are you asking me for? Like, oh,
Okay, welcome to the
Space-
show. Thank you and goodbye.
SpaceX filed for an IPO.
Yes,
That's big news.
that is huge news.
And why is it big news?
Because it's never been on the stock market.
Well, that's correct. Captain Obvious sitting at the end of the bench here, folks. No, it's big. It's big news because it's
The bullshit you come
Yeah.
out with.
we have fun. It's big news because it's likely going to be the highest valued company on the planet
It is.
at the point of the IPO. Like, hello. I mean, they don't have to show earnings. They don't have to. They're just going to file and become the biggest company on the planet.
Correct.
That's quite something. So,
And a lot of people are going to want to pile into that.
and
So
what are they
expect
figuring it's going to be at?
prices to jump fast.
Yeah, sorry. It'll be the highest priced IPO ever.
Yes.
Not the most valuable company. Don't let me get that mixed up. So yeah, I think Saudi Aramco, the oil giant of Saudi Arabia, when they went public, was a little under, I think, 1.5 trillion,
Mhm.
and they're projecting up to 2 trillion, maybe more, but between 1.75 and 2.5, say, trillion dollars as the initial IPO pricing.
Yeah, the entire market cap of Bitcoin on day one.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Now, just to clarify a bit, they're only going to issue 70. I think they're going after 75 billion of funding. So they're only putting out maybe what, 3% of the company,
Mhm.
4%, and the rest will come later.
Mm.
But and it's that's not a lot. It's going to be, I know, and so I looked, hey, Canada, I'd like to get some, and I'm Googling, grokking, and there's only one issuer in Canada that'll handle the IPO, for allocation for Canada, and that's the Royal Bank, which is the biggest in Canada. There's a few in the States, so you check with your people. Do you want to get in on it? I would absolutely love to.
Ditto.
But
I got dry powder waiting.
Well, if you want to get in at the IPO price, because I can see this
It's
thing
going to be hard. It's going to take off.
Oh, I can see it rocketing. And if I have to buy after the IPO, and I think I probably would I'll have to be quite cautious, because a lot of these IPOs, they get a terrific jump
and then a terrific
and
pump.
then a bottom.
Yeah.
What might be different in this case? And this, golly, obviously Elon, he's big. The indexes are changing their rules.
How so?
Well, it used to be you'd have to be profitable. You had to be in business for 12 months, and then they'll take a look at you.
Right.
The NASDAQ has changed that rule, will be to 15 days. Yeah, 15 days after the IPO is initiated, you can get in that. We can put you in the index. Would they? You're damn right they would.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you're the big, one of the biggest companies, they'll be in the top, 10 or 15 or 20 companies in the index. They're going to be put in, trust me. And what does that mean? That means that all the passive funds, whether it's BlackRock, Schwab, Fidelity, their advisors will be needing to purchase the stock to fill their funds with SpaceX, because if they're tracking the NASDAQ, let's say, will the S&P, which is kind of the Dow's version of what they look after in indexing, they're not going to let everything go to the NASDAQ. They're kind of rivalry guys. Like NASDAQ's more tech, obviously, but so they're looking at doing the same thing.
So I have a question. If you become a shareholder of SpaceX, and SpaceX does what they're wanting to do, they want to build a moon base on the moon. Would shareholders get a discount for a trip to the moon? And if so, could I sell 1 Bitcoin and send you there on a one-way ticket?
You come up with some very interesting questions.
Because you frickin' drive me
I'm sure
nuts.
people watching this channel are dying to know that question, the answer to that.
I would sell a Bitcoin to send you there.
Oh, here it comes. This is the reason for that. Okay.
And then we can do Market Watch Wednesday live from the moon.
We're going to hold them to that, folks. So you be careful what you promise, buddy. That'll be way down the line before there'd be. Sure, it'll happen at some point.
Yeah,
whether it's in our lifetime or not. But these things that are talked about, and most of us at our age think, oh, that's never in my lifetime. Things are happening quicker than people think. So I think the Chinese might already have a base on the moon, but we'll see about that. Dark side.
Conspiracy theorists.
Well, no, it's on the dark side. They did send, things up there. So, but no, that's what the plan is down the road. Now, initially, see, he's put this all together. The satellites for Starlink, that's part of this, merging they did. So you got SpaceX merged with AI.
Yeah.
And they've got Starlink's part of that overall group. SpaceX is getting the launch capabilities of putting things into space.
Yeah.
You got 25,000 satellites now in this Starlink network. They want to have the, the AI data centers up there with the free energy from the nuclear reactor in the sky, the sun. So yeah, it's kind of all coming together in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
So, interesting times we live in, Coop.
Interesting times we do live in. And now I'm going to give you guys some further good news. First off, Saylor bought another whack of Bitcoin for $300 million. Very nice. He ATM Stretch and a little bit of the common shares, not too much, mostly Stretch, his preferred. Baby is favorite there. And the other piece of news, the Clarity Act. It's moving forward. They've had a final draft. The banksters and the crypto folks, including Coinbase and Brian Armstrong, all had a look at it and said, agreed.
Reluctantly, I think.
Yeah, they've all had a consensus.
It's progressing.
It's progressing. Now, the Senate committee, banking committee, that's in charge of this negotiation has announced as of today that they are benchmarking the 13th of April for it to have a committee vote. The consensus is it's going to pass with flying colors.
Good.
It has bipartisan support. The Democrats are on, the Republicans are on, the independents. Everybody is saying, we like it. I know there's only one independent senator, and he's my guy. But that is excellent, with it earmarked for a Senate vote at the end of April. This month, I did say several months ago, and you guys can fact check me, go back on the channel.
Oh, I fact check you.
That I believe it will pass by the end of April.
And you did say that many times.
I've said it many times on the channel. I still believe it's going to pass at the end of
April.
Let's hope
so. We need that clarity for strategy to run, in my opinion. It'll actually help Bitcoin big time.
Oh, huge.
Which will pull strategy, which will pull Misty for you Misty boys. And
Misty Mafia.
Yeah. So, hey, it's all good.
Up and to the right. I'm liking it. With this ceasefire, though, this could be the turning point that everybody in Bitcoin was hoping for. And Michael Saylor was on TV just 2 days ago saying the 4-year cycle's dead. You are not going to see Bitcoin at 40,000. No way, no how. It's not going to happen.
I agree.
He's announced a 21 billion buy for Bitcoin, 21 billion coming from revenue earned from Stretch, and then 21 billion from the share price to buy Bitcoin this year. He's going for that million Bitcoin. He wants 1 Satoshi.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to get it by year end. As I made a bet with you only 5-6 weeks ago on the stream, I said he will hit 1 million Bitcoin this year. You said no way, and we had a bet. So I think I'm on track to win.
What was the bet again?
Coffee. Gentleman's bet.
Two coffees.
2 coffees.
Okay. I'll let you out of the bet.
I don't want out.
For
I want to win.
Coffee now. You give me 1 coffee now, I'll let you out of the bet. Otherwise, you're going to pay me 2.
And you can go take a flying. That ain't going to happen.
Look, this is not financial advice. Let's get that straight right up front.
Oh,
Okay?
no, this is hopium.
This is hopium.
To the max. I believe he will hit 1 million Bitcoin this year.
Yeah, I don't think there's hope in hell, but okay.
$42 billion to buy Bitcoin?
Look it. The closer he gets to the million, the higher the prices will be.
No, he's buying OTC. That's not affecting the price.
And they got another 300,000 coins, 250 on their desk, do they?
Don't know. We can hope.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree. Now, I do want to touch on a bit of inflation news in Thailand.
Okay, go.
This is unbelievable. The bot buses have raised their price to 15 baht from 10.
50% increase.
Exactly. Now, apparently,
in
maybe
20 years, it's not had a single increase.
Well,
and now...
I think it could be till the end of Songkran. Maybe that's it. Because when low season hits May 1st, there won't be anybody riding anyways. Unless, I mean, if fuel prices stay high, I don't blame these guys, but that's a big increase.
That is a big increase from 30 cents to 45 cents all the way from here to Pattaya.
Yeah. The other thing is so it's the little things, they're going to add up, right? That's 50% there. The fuel prices are up, 50% from in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I just booked Jackie's trip to the Philippines, for from Dusset to Don Mon Airport.
Yeah.
Like you can get these chauffeured taxi rides, call it, guys, cheap as dirt. So there's like a 2-hour ride for, it's now gone up to 1,600 baht, like 48 bucks. And I think it used to be like around 40. So, you know, that's a 25% increase, say. So yeah, things are inflation, and it's the fuel prices that are causing it. Everything comes by truck or diesel or, you know, cars, shipping, whatever. So yeah. And apparently they're running out of jet fuel in a lot of some of these countries I've heard. So
Australia has announced they got 1 week left. Only 1 week left of jet fuel, and they're going to have to start canceling flights. So you need that straight open lickety split.
Yeah.
But Iran has said they'll open it, but it's going to be under strict Iranian military control.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens on that.
So without further ado, let's get into the comments and see how y'all are doing and what your thoughts are moving forward. Is the markets looking rosy to you? Is now a good time to hodl and up to the right? Or are you expecting more volatility? This Trump announcement of a ceasefire for 2 weeks, you think it's not going to hold? And down we go again, and there's going to be an even bigger correction and a fantastic time to buy. Let us know in the comments, and let's get the show started. First off with
Romeo. Good evening, gentlemen, from Stony Creek, Ontario. Hope everyone is well. Like the headshots on the thumbnail, the market craziness continues.
Yeah, I like that too.
I bought a little Tesla this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
And Tesla,
5 more shares, that's all.
What was Tesla down at 340 something?
I got in at mid, like 348, I think it was.
That's not bad.
Jesus, that's the cheapest buy I've had in ages. So yeah, yeah. Scott Marites from Pennsylvania. Hello, everybody. Looking forward to the discussion.
And hello, Scott and Marites.
What a sale. Hello, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlena. I am a hodler. Wishing everyone in the chat a happy day. Hoping for up and to the right. You handsome men. Yeah, everybody's a handsome man.
I'm a hodler.
Thailand.
I'm holding on for dear life. I think it's fantastic news, the ceasefire. I think it's going to give countries time to replenish their stocks to some extent. Not fully, but maybe 30-40% of their stocks could be replenished in that 2-week window. The big one's going to be getting the aviation fuel.
Yeah, you know, you might be sitting there with your dry powder. Probably not a bad thing, just to see what does happen. I'm selling calls. So as you know, I did sell some strategy on Monday.
Yeah.
For this Friday at 137. Collected a nice chunk. No, it's up.
You might need to roll up and to the right.
Well, Tuesday, it's probably going to open tonight at 1:30, I guess. Let's say it does. So we'll see. Tesla, I did not sell because it was down Monday, down again. What's today?
Last night.
Sorry, today is Wednesday. Yeah. So we'll see what happens tonight. Tonight, I probably will sell, but I'm going to keep it for Friday. Grab some quick money. So options, guys, take a look. It's a growing field. Do your research, learn a bit about it, and there's ways to generate some additional income. What a sale. Agree. Alpha is such a wonderful thumbnail tonight. Priceless.
Yeah.
I'll have to take a look at that. No, I did see it.
Yeah.
Claude AC. Hello, CBD in the world. Hope to see you locals on the ride tomorrow.
Yeah, big ride tomorrow. And it's going to be an hour earlier. To beat the heat.
Should be 2 hours early.
I know, but Claude wouldn't budge.
No,
tough negotiator.
Hey, you gotta go with the flow.
Claude's, I swear he was born Thai. Maybe. He doesn't want to budge on anything. He's like, oh, 8 o'clock's too early.
He's got to save face.
So go to bed an hour earlier. No problem. We can do it. We're here on a live stream, 8 o'clock in the morning in Thailand. Brooke's already had a shower and a shave. I've had a shower. I didn't get the shave in time. Woke up a little late myself.
So 9 o'clock at PTT tomorrow.
Yes.
And it's better to do an hour earlier. It'll be a not as hot.
And lunch will be held at the Texas Barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Dark
Side?
On the dark side near the railway tracks. And Darlene and I went there with J.E. and his wife Lydia for dinner last night. Oh my God, it's to die for. It was super good. The ribs, got a whole rack of ribs, and I've got a picture, folks, and it was absolutely massive rack of ribs.
Please don't.
$30.
Nobody wants to see.
And believe me, that's enough for 2 days of meals. They're absolutely huge rack of ribs there. I gotta show this picture. This picture is fantastic. Look at Cooper's face on them. Look at that. Ain't that a rack of ribs? That was last night, folks. And the coleslaw was great. The mashed potatoes were great. The mixed greens were great. It was just a fantastic meal at rock bottom prices.
Never been there.
In the U.S., you would have paid 70, 80 bucks for that.
No doubt.
And over here, 30.
Canada, you'd pay more. Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, gang. Gas prices have finally affected me. The bus ride's now 15 baht. Oh my goodness.
I know that's going to break the bank.
I just found that out last night from Jackie. She rode the bus back from somewhere. I think it was with Pinky and Jack, maybe. But yeah, 15 baht now. 50% increase.
50% increase. How people going to cope paying 45 cents instead of 30?
We'll see if it lasts past May 1st.
Yeah,
after Songkran ends, it might go back. Not that we care, maybe. You know, well, the Thais do use it occasionally, but
they use it quite a lot, actually. I see a lot of Thais on there, yeah.
Biggest Chris from Lost Wages. Greetings, CBD and gang of the smiling stock and crypto holders. Yeah, there's a few of them around here.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest Chris goes on to say, as always, hold, hold, hold. DCA, DCA, DCA. Dollar cost average, boys and girls. Starting in 6 to 8 months, you'll all be smiling as big as Darlena when you hit that like button. Yes.
Don't wait 6 to 8 months to hit it. Hit it now.
Yeah. Talk about the smiles. Yes. No, we'll be smiling.
If clarity passes the Senate by the end of this month,
it should.
My prediction by September is Bitcoin's north of 150. I'm calling it right now. If it passes this month,
oh, you're a brave fellow.
I will say Bitcoin will double from here and will be north of 150 by September.
That'd be nice.
That's my prediction. Not financial advice.
No.
It's just the amount of people that waiting for that to pass so they could buy, like the banksters, the hedge funds, the pension funds. They need that legislation before they can actually own the asset.
Listen, I'm not leery currently about selling calls against my strategy position because I think it's still getting manipulated. You know, peak up, peak down, you know, trend like 60 to 80 would be the range. But once that Clarity Act passes and all this manipulation bullshit hopefully is put in an end, I'd be leery about selling my calls at low prices like this because I can see strategy rocketing. You know, Tesla's going to rocket. You know, I'm just talking my holdings here shortly. So I'm not getting too tight a sell price.
Next up.
Alfa Romeo, gas prices continue increasing here in southern Ontario, where he is. Finally booked my flight from Venice, Istanbul to Bangkok in July. He's coming over in July. I think only for about a week, isn't it? Turkish Airlines kept the price the same with no increases yet.
That's a good no.
Yeah, that's a good,
Yeah.
They might hit you with a surcharge later if the fuel prices stay high. But
now I'll be doing that trip in June for our next cruise ship.
You're cruising in June?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, June 5th is our next cruise.
Good for you.
We're doing a 10-day Greek island cruise.
Wow.
And we'll be flying to Istanbul and then flying back from Venice where the cruise ship finishes. So we'll be doing it the other way around a month earlier than you.
Okay. Well, you can say hello to some of the negotiators over there. That's where the negotiations are going on.
Yeah.
Istanbul.
I'll be putting his picture up at both airports saying, don't let this man in.
Roger Walker, good morning, good evening. Darlene Cooper and everyone, thumbs up. Buy and hold. Gas in North Alabama, $4 a gallon.
That's not bad considering it's $6 a gallon in California.
Yeah.
So you got a 50% discount there, buddy. So yeah.
Terry Fallon from Bencroft. Good evening from the land of never-ending snow. Another 4 inches of snow last night. Oh my Lord, Bancroft. What the heck?
In April?
April, yeah. It's Northern Ontario.
What the hell is up with your country?
Well, even Southern Ontario got a slight dusting of big snowflakes. And Romeo sent me a picture shaking his head. Like, yeah, what's up with the country? Yeah. Terry Fallon, cool intro, guys. Okay.
Thanks, Terry.
Ernest Jones. Good morning, CBD and gang from a beautiful, warm Jantien.
And good morning to you too,
Yeah.
Ernie.
Ernie is
see him at badminton later today.
He's an interesting fellow. He's
Yeah.
done a lot in his lifetime. He just hasn't met the right lady yet.
Poor guy. He's a handsome man.
He is a very handsome man, and he's a good-hearted man.
I'll have to get him on a
I
live
told him
stream.
he should get a Filipina. Sorry. And I think he maybe has a finder's fee should that happen. So we'll see. Roger Walker says, Terry, wow, about the snow up there. Yeah, Terry goes on to say gas is 182.9 per liter, that is. That's Canadian, Bancroft. At least Trump backed off tonight. What a friggin' idiot. Some people would agree with that statement, some wouldn't. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad for the ceasefire.
Yeah.
I was against it from the beginning. I think they should have done the same as Venezuela, just go in there and take the head honcho out.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, nobody was hurt in Venezuela. Nobody died.
Oh, yeah, all those Cuban bodyguards died.
They did, but no civilians were hurt.
No, fairly.
So yeah. Terry Fallon says, hello to all in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. We are. Terry, how you doing, brother? And thank you for being a channel member with the badge next to your name. And thank you, everybody else that has the badge next to your name. It is much appreciated.
Jay Jetabo, less than 2 months to go. I have to get out of here, fellas. I'm very disappointed in U.S. foreign policy. Must be in the States, Jay is.
It must be.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
2
come
months
on over
to go.
here. Get the stress out of your system, buddy.
Yeah, it's like a paradise here. Every morning you get up, I go out in the balcony, like, another day in paradise. So yeah, the weather, I do like the weather here. It's warmer now. Robert Pierpont at Terry Fallon, it's Taco Tuesday. What did you expect?
I said that at the announcement. Welcome to Taco Tuesday.
Always chickens out.
Yeah.
Taco.
Well, if he would have went through with it, there was a good chance he would have been impeached. Because I'm predicting the midterms are going to be huge swing to the Democrats.
We'll see.
Yeah, for the Senate and the House.
Snowbird from Alaska. Hello. Checking in to catch the show and click that like button. Make Darlene smile. That does help the channel.
Definitely.
David Lowe, there he is. Good morning from a beautiful, warm Jomtien Beach, Thailand morning. I heard clicking the like button has a great return on investment.
It sure does.
It makes you all handsome men. Investing heavily in Thai massages. Wow. Thanks, guys. So yeah, David, I guess my wife likes those Thai massages.
I love them.
They're cheap as dirt here.
I know, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
150 baht for an hour.
Crazy.
I mean, $4.
Yeah.
An hour.
Maybe 70, 80, $100 maybe back in the West.
Exactly.
So. Terry Fallon, Robert Pierpont, to be expected. Yeah, they're getting their conversations now.
Definitely.
Rego Park, New York City. Hi from Queens, New York. Even here in New York City this afternoon, people were worried about this evening. Yeah, a lot of people on the planet were. There were noticeable lines at all the gas stations on my way home. People filling up just in case. So
yeah,
makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, you think they would have taken out Iran's oil, and Karg Island was bombed already, and that was getting the fear of God into everybody. Oh, damn, they just hit Karg Island.
Well, military sites.
I know, but still they hit it, You know, it only takes one stray missile. You know, anybody that's ever fired a gun in their life has experienced a stray bullet. You know, I've experienced it many times. You know,
You've been shot at, buddy.
I have. I've been bombed too, and I still survived.
And you're still here.
Yeah,
Aren't we lucky?
I went straight over an IED in Iraq and survived.
There
So,
was no lineups
luckily.
at all at the gas station on Second Road when I drove by this morning. I did drive in. Gold diesel's the only thing out of stock. Everything else is there. Prices haven't changed since Monday when we reported. But there was one difference, and I don't know if I mentioned to you. There was a big oil tanker sitting right at the entrance, you know,
Yeah,
out of the
you
way,
said that.
mind you. But and I thought, well, you know, that wasn't there Monday. I wonder why. So who knows? Just in case, maybe. But they're doing fine. Mike Doty and Little Mike, what's up, CBD? Looking forward to a great show. Glad World War III hasn't started yet.
Ditto.
Just bought a nice amount of SPY. Oh, the Spider Index. Solid ETF there. Yeah. Yep. Good for you. Terry Fallon goes on to say, hello, Snowbird in Alaska. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure they all are. Mr. For your sister, I'm so happy that Trump went all full tackle. Unless he's lying again, which odds are he is.
Well, I hope not.
A doubting Thomas.
I'm hoping this is the end of it.
Be nice.
You know, went in, bombed the hell out the country. It's done. It's over. Did we get all their missiles? No. Did we get their enriched uranium? No. But apparently that's part of the deal, that they have to turn over their enriched uranium, stop funding terrorism, and open the Strait of Hormuz were the three biggest points in the 10-point plan that I saw.
I think it'll bring peace around for at least another 10 years, maybe longer. But if they'll probably have to agree to no nuclear. I mean, Trump was adamant on that.
Yeah.
No enrichment, no building a bomb ever. You're not going to need that fuel that you've got. We'll take it off your hands.
Yeah.
And if they agree to that, then there's a good chance there'll be a peace settlement. But really, there'll be nothing in there about the missiles, because the Iranians have learned that's working. Their drones and missiles have caused this havoc. And they'll just simply rebuild those stockpiles till they feel, hey, we're not touchable. So,
Yeah, with the help of China
but
and Russia.
hey,
of
that's
course.
10 or 15, 20
Yeah.
years down the road before the next big conflict. But if that government stays in power, and it looks like they might be doing that, there'll be another conflict, I'm sure. What a sale. What a wonderful world we live in. It is wonderful.
If you're in Thailand, yes.
Snowbird, I lost my behind on USO today. Oh, that's the oil, big oil ETF. Big time. Yeah, would have taken a big dump with that.
Because it was up at 113, wasn't it? The last price I saw?
Yeah, and if he had bombed the shit out of the country like he...
It would have gone to 200.
Oh, well, maybe not quite that high, but, you know, you would have seen 130, 140, maybe 150, and, you know, then from there we'll see. But, yeah. But on the other hand, Snowbird, it's like flipping a coin, Snowbird. You know, you don't know what he's going to do, so you were kind of gambling, you know, hey, because you could have won big time, or in this case, you lost big time, maybe. Now, one last thing on that, guys. There's options. You can buy a put, meaning you could protect yourself. If you had a nice gain in your stocks, you could protect against that dropping by buying a put. Now, it reduces the amount you would have made, but at least it's like your insurance. So research that. Mr. For your sister, whoopsie, my bad. Hello, Darlena, Cooper And Brooke.
Well done. And
Yeah.
hello
well
to you,
done,
mister.
Mr. Paul Apps. Wow. Private equity has captured all the value out of SpaceX. Us plebs get in too late.
I think there's going to be a influx of plebs getting in. So I don't think it's too late.
No, I don't either. And what's happened, Paul, is this is rumor now, but I believe there's, you know, something to it. Elon is kind of, he's able to dictate terms to these companies that want to place the IPO, where that's rare. You know, maybe Saudi Aramco could have done the same thing, but unless you're at a size like Elon is, they tell you what they're going to do.
Exactly.
So Elon's telling them what he wants to see happen. And he wants 30% apparently of the float to go to the individual investor, which is unheard of. Like usually it's maybe at 10%, 15 would be a lot normally. He wants 30, and they're going to agree to it because they want the fees from this huge IPO. And they see where Elon is going. There'll be more business down the road because it's like they'll just keep adding as they need more funds, and the stock price will be higher, more fees. So yeah, I don't think private equity's captured it all. They currently have a lot of what's been issued, but that's peanuts compared to what's coming.
Now, will you actually be looking to rotate some of your Tesla stock into SpaceX?
Very, very good question. You know, he does come up with one, like a good one. That is a good one. I'm not being facetious here. I probably won't. Well, put it this way. Depends on the price. So it's kind of like a pair trade. If I think SpaceX is unreasonably cheap and Tesla does do a run up, which I think it might in April, there could be a, well, if the FSD, like the cars are sitting in cities, they're parked. Well, they're not there because it's not coming. They're there getting ready because it is going to be a mass introduction.
And the reason I asked that, Brooke, is because JP Morgan announced yesterday that they think there's a good chance that Tesla stock could fall by as much as 60% because they missed all of their targets last year on their end of quarter filing reports.
I put virtually this much credibility into JP Morgan's statements. Jamie Dimon is the same guy that says Bitcoin is, anyone who buys it that works for him is going to get fired. At the same time as he's setting up a company,
buying MicroStrategy.
Yeah, the back end to handle it.
That.
You know, so they sell their book. If they're looking to buy, they're going to tell you it's the worst thing. If they're looking to sell, it's the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? So I put no credibility into what his statements are. Would it drop that low? I seriously doubt it. I think the drop is over. The bottom's in. So
okay, watch this.
The reason I say that, Coop, is we're only a matter of, in my opinion, days, maybe a few weeks away from this mass introduction of robo-taxis that are working. And when you when you open a dozen cities at the same time, people are going to pay attention. So, you know, and the average person doesn't even know what these robo-taxis do. So until they take a ride in it, then they'll see. Moving on. Terry Fallon, Mr. For your sister, you're right. Hello to Coop, Brooke, and Mr. Lena.
Hello.
Mr. goes on to say, Terry, I actually prayed for this to happen, but on the flip side, I only trust a liar to lie.
He backtracks a lot.
I'll
give everybody that.
Well, and the Iranians are somewhat leery. Remember, they bombed the shit out of them as they were in talks, peace talks, or so. And apparently they've done it twice. I think the Israelis did it once, and maybe the Americans with Israeli help did it a second. So they're very leery about agreeing to peace talks that they might get taken out. So, but yeah, we'll see. But hopefully it holds. Robert Pierpont, be very careful with SpaceX if you plan to buy. Okay. Lots of private investors looking to get out of their I don't know about that, and going to likely use retail as exit liquidity. I wouldn't touch the IPO. Okay, so some of the employees, you know, I mean, that would make them possibly millionaires. They're going to sell because hey, Jesus, you know, they own a house and a mortgage. Well, now they're debt free with retirement funds. So, but the rest of them, I don't think that's going to happen. Unless that's their method, you know, which is to take a profit and never take a loss and move on to the next thing. There's always a deal every day. So there's something on sale. But the average guy, I think you buy and hold that, it's up and to the right with SpaceX.
Maybe I should email Elon. Ask him to give me a job. I'll work for free. Just let me buy the shares now.
I see. Yeah, I would. That's probably a good idea. You should do that.
Yeah,
And-
I'll
and,
email them right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Dear Elon,
Yeah, just let
can
me
I
work
have a
remotely
job?
from
I'll
Thailand.
work for free. Just please let me buy your IPO now.
Yeah.
Before it goes.
Well,
public.
if you're in the States, I would contact your brokers and see if you can get it at the IPO price. You're probably going to make a quick profit.
A hell of a profit.
I don't know if I'd sell it, but you never know. If you're in Canada, again, it's Royal Bank. You'd have to contact them. I'm with TD. I know we're going to get virtually Zippo. So if I was to buy it, would be in the opening market day, and we'll see.
Yeah,
I doubt it. Terry Fallon, Mr. For Your Sister, absolutely. Stuart Lovell, so much for ceasefire. Israel just copped bombings. Copped, what? Started, maybe?
Well, the ceasefire doesn't go into effect actually for another 3 hours. So that'll be them getting the last missiles off before the ceasefire goes into effect. Yeah.
Okay, well, didn't know that. Robert Pierpont, getting SpaceX after the pump and dump. Yeah, some people do that.
Yeah.
It'll pump right off initially. If you don't get the initial IPO, which most of us won't, it'll jump up dramatically. You give it a few days and hopefully it starts to back down to a more normal level and then a slow ride back up. So you want to get in on the dump.
Yeah, that's a good plan there.
Whole world window. There he is. Oil down $16 a barrel. That's actually good. It's in ceasefire announced.
So does that mean it's under $100 a barrel now? Finally,
It should be.
Yeah, that'd be good if it does.
Yeah.
But how long is it going to be
Exactly.
before they start lowering the price at the pump and we actually see the difference?
Well, and the guy that was in the USO fund, that oil fund, it's a pure oil play, I believe. Yeah, he took a bath. So like if you own Chevron, Exxon, they're going to be down today, big time. So there's winners and losers on every deal.
I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere between 6 weeks and 2 months before you see price actually go down at the pump.
Time will tell.
Yeah, they'll delay it as long as they physically can, but you're going to see a new low that's going to be higher than the previous low. When I bought diesel here 2 months ago in Thailand, it was 29 baht. Yeah. Can I see that the war ends completely? There's a peace plan and everything goes back to normal. It's back to 29 baht. It'll probably be something like 35 baht moving forward.
Probably in time. And it might take a while to get to that level.
I think it'll be months before it gets to that level, but I don't see it going back to 29.
Not that it affects our lifestyle, your retiree lifestyle here. It definitely affects way more of the Thai. The Thai businessman or Thai consumer, or just seeing bus prices increase. Are they going to stay? The poor guy that's in the taxi business, his fuel prices have doubled.
Yeah,
50% to 100. What's he do? The fishing boats that are parked. Why? Because the fuel's doubled. They can't afford it. So that it affects them way more than retirees, people watching our channel likely do. It will trickle down to us eventually. Not that it's going to kill us. It's just, inflation. They call that inflation, Cooper.
They sure do. And so my question is to everybody in the chat. My request is 2 months ago, think what you paid for fuel in your local country where you are. And if it drops below that level that it was 2 months ago, let us know in the chat, please, so we can sort of monitor it and see if it does eventually go back to those levels, or they're going to keep it artificially inflated higher than those levels. I'd be very curious to see how it plays out in the next 2 to 3 months.
In Canada, and I'll speak about that, what I've seen over the years, if the price of oil tends to drop, the government will ram more taxes on us, because they say, well, the people are used to paying the higher price. They haven't revolted yet.
Yeah.
We will keep the price high.
And that's what I think is going to happen worldwide. Yeah. Including in Thailand.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Snakes on a plane. What a sale. Robert Pierpont, I always learn from your comments and appreciate your knowledge, Robert.
He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah, Robert's sharp on the options. Mr. For Your Sister, I wonder how the market really moved after this announcement. You have to follow the money, correct? Everything from this administration is manipulation of markets. Well, you know.
I believe that too. I believe Trump makes one tweet and all of a sudden the markets tank. His sons go in and buy, and then he tweets the opposite, and bump, they just made $1 billion.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
come on.
No, well, listen, he's concerned about the stock market. Why? Well, a lot of his base are in the market, not just his kids. So I mean, pretty well any consumer that's, you know, wants to do well is in the market, and the majority of them are Trump supporters, in my opinion. So
You should. I'm pretty sure that he'll make an announcement to his kids. His kids will tell those bigwigs, the friends of theirs, sell the stock now. It's gonna drop. My dad's gonna tweet something.
Conspiracy theorists.
Wait for the drop and then buy back in, and you'll make a very nice, hefty profit. Tell me that's not going on.
I don't doubt some of that is going on.
It is.
But listen, first off, his kids don't need the money. He don't need the money. You know, maybe some guy that's standing at the side listening to what the phone call is. Oh shit, I better tell, you know, my cousin to buy or sell. Yeah, that I can see that happening. But
I'm sure it's going on.
Snowbird goes on to say, speaking of IPOs, I was in the MP3 IPO when it came out because I had some music on it. Made a nice chunk of change on that one. Okay, there you go.
MP3s.
That's going back.
They're coming back in though.
Are they?
They are coming back into fashion. We went to an electronics show a couple weeks ago, and they had some very, very nice ones, and not so cheap either. They were like $1,000, but man, they were nice.
Yeah. Well, they're still building like no tomorrow. These condo buildings, Coop, are there? Some of them are getting near finishing.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. We should do some videos on those when they are done. Well, the channel should.
You've never done a condo video with me.
I have absolutely done a condo video with you.
Which one?
Your memory's going, buddy.
Which one?
Way, way, way back in time.
Which one? What was the name of the building?
I remember looking at the units.
Yeah,
inside.
on the video.
No, I was there walking through the building with you, you rascal.
You've never been in a condo
I've
video.
done very few, let's just say. Mike Doty and Little Mike, I hope SpaceX won't be like Facebook IPO. I remember people were jumping to buy into that one, and then it tanked about 50%. Everyone sold, and now it's $575. Lesson is hodl. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, check the dragon at the end of the table. We're level. Mike, basically every IPO is a massive pump, correct? Then generally they dump. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm happy to wait and watch, especially in these times. Yeah.
The hard part is getting in early and knowing when to sell.
It's James Invest Answers. I follow religiously, guys. You'll do well watching him. He says one rule is never chase. Chase means don't get caught in the FOMO when the IPO starts jumping that day. It's released. It starts trading. Let's call it. Don't get caught in that FOMO. Stay away. You'd be chasing if you did, because there will be a dump, as Stewie says. So watch out.
Let's say it comes out $100 a share, for example.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, on day one, it's pumping to 170. And you get all these forecasters saying it's going to 300. And you buy in at 175 thinking, oh, I'm going to double my money. Here we go. And it gets to 201, and all of a sudden it dumps back to 100. Well, you're going to be pissed, ain't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, unlike other IPOs and other stocks, for that matter, with this inclusion in the big indexes and all of the funds that track that, and guys, there's, I mean, literally trillions of dollars invested through these ETFs. 15 days waiting. So the point is, when 15 days hit and they're in, that's like automatic buys, automatic buys every day, automatic buys. So that's going to give you like a floor price, in my opinion. So if you see a big up and then a down before the 15, you might want to get in
on that down.
and then watch out, because from then on it's up and to the right. That's just my opinion, not financial.
That's what I'm going to be looking for. I am going to buy some shares.
Oh,
I am.
Mr. Large.
But that's what I'm waiting for. I'm not going to buy in at the initial pump. I think it's suicide.
Well, see, I can see Tesla merging at some point with SpaceX. Yeah, because they're all interrelated, Coop. You know, the Starlink satellites, the moon, the rocket launching to put satellites in, payloads up there, the data centers are up there. So I can see a merger. Well, we'd be getting
it'd be the biggest company on the planet if it did happen.
By far.
Yeah. But I'm on a Robert Pierpont side on this. I'm not going to buy in on initial day. I'm going to wait for it to pump and dump, and then I'm going to buy in, and hopefully it happens within that 15-day period. Because, as you say, the closer it gets to the end of that 15 days when everybody has to buy that's investing in the S&P 500, I think that's when you'll get your nice pump up and to the right.
I would say, and you're with IBKR, I'd even check with them and see if you can put a bid in for the IPO. If they do handle it, they probably won't. But if you're in the States and say you're with Schwab, Fidelity, ask them, hey, are you handling the SpaceX IPO? If so, well, how do I put a bid in? And I think the way that will work, you try and buy 100 shares or 1,000 shares.
Yeah,
you might get allocated like on 100 share buy 12 because that's all there is. So they'll take a percentage, fill everybody with that percentage. At least somebody got some, you know. But that's just, I assume that's what'll happen, but we'll see.
Uh-oh, what's this?
What a sale, Cooper. Nostradamus.
The great predictor.
Yes.
A lot of what he predicted is coming true. He predicted Hitler.
Here we go.
He did. He actually called him Histler. But if you go back and you read his book, which I've read, by the way, very interested in what this guy had to say.
I see. Okay.
And a lot of his predictions have actually come true.
Nostradamus. Oh, maybe we'll have to start calling him that. Stuart Lovell, dry powder. Yep, that's always good to have, guys. Mike Doty and Little Mike. Stewie, very true. I just remember Facebook so clearly when that happened. A lot of those IPOs did the same. Stuart Lovell, Mark, thumbs up. British Knight, good CBD. Apparently the NASDAQ are changing their rules, for joining because they're expecting SpaceX, Anthropic, and OpenAI to do IPOs this year. Yeah, the other two they mentioned there besides SpaceX are AI plays, big ones, and they're both expected. I wouldn't touch that OpenAI with your money. Anthropic should be okay, but so they're changing the rules to get them into the funds quickly.
And here's the thing. These are all new companies joining the index, okay? And you've got companies like Strategy that have been around for years trying to get in, and they still can't get in.
They will.
And I think these three companies that British Knight just announced will be the next three to get in.
Well, two of them haven't even filed. Anthropic and OpenAI, I don't believe have filed even for IPOs. The talk is they will.
Yes.
SpaceX has officially filed. So they're definitely going forward. They think it'll be June. So, stay tuned. But again, check with your brokerages, guys. It's in your interest to do that. I did that already. As soon as I heard that announcement, shit, Canada, you do the research and you realize it's only the Royal Bank. Now, good news for my nephew. He's with Royal Bank. Immediately called him. He's checking because he'll probably put a bid in.
Now I see these companies getting in June. And then I see MicroStrategy getting in September, which will be the next entry point when they could possibly join. And I'm saying with clarity passing that Bitcoin will be north of 150 by September, which means they'll double their money that they have on their books as profits, which would be a welcoming sign for them to finally say, okay, strategy, you're in.
Nostradamus at work, guys.
Yeah, that's my prediction. See if I'm wrong.
Stuart Level, all markets will be 24/7 very, very soon. They'll make it easy for the plebs to buy. There's a reason for that. Yeah,
I would love
so.
that to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it will.
Oh, I think it will. It's just a matter of time.
I don't think it's going to happen this year, though.
But
I would love it.
You might be right on that. We'll see. Things do move quicker than you think sometimes. But Texas is the one that's wanting to open.
Yes.
For competition to both NASDAQ and, the New York.
Now, I agree with you. It will happen eventually, but I just don't see it this year yet.
Well, and their plan was 24/7. So that kind of opened everybody's eyes up, up north where the others two are. El Promeo, the bet was for a large Tim Hortons double coffee for the winner. Correctamundo, the loser gets a Timbit. So he's now raised that to 2 coffees, Romeo. You'll be the gentleman in charge of that bet. Mr. For Your Sister, British Knight, I'm not sure the administration will let Anthropic go public. He might have a point, which actually might be a good thing because they have the best systems out there by far. I'm studying Claude Code now. Okay. Anthropic is good. I see it.
It is good.
Yeah. OpenAI, I think, will not be around eventually, even though they're secured billions and billions in funding.
Somebody's got to lose.
Yeah. There'll be winners. Not everybody's going to win on this AI battle. Guys.
No.
So, and who's back? And then big time, Microsoft. Who's going to take a bath? Microsoft. That's my view. Terry Fallon, guys, how can one friggin' idiot cause so much worldwide volatility? Well,
he can. He's the man.
He's
Obama did it.
He's
folks.
the guy in charge of the biggest.
All presidents are just as bad as each other. Bush did it with Iraq. Obama did it with Lebanon. So every president has the authority to do this. And under the War Powers Act, Trump's not the only one doing it, folks. That's why I've been independent all my life. Because no matter who you have in, Republican or Democrat, someone is starting a war somewhere.
Terry, I believe that, a lot of it's fake news out there. But I do believe the news that Tehran was only maybe 2 weeks away from the ability to build a nuclear bomb. Might have been a shitty one, might have just been a local, whatever. But if they had attained that, that would be worse for the world, in my opinion. Because I think if they got it, they would have used it. They would have used it against Israel. Not so much
I
Americans.
agree with that because they've said it.
Yeah.
If they ever get a nuclear weapon,
that's it.
They're going to launch it against
They
Israel.
Don't care what the response is from Israel. We got them. We got Tel Aviv. It's no longer on the map. You know what I mean? So that would have been even worse, in my opinion. So sure, there's volatility now. Could have been a lot worse. Would have been a lot worse, in my opinion.
Oh, I think so. Had he gone through with it, it would have been a lot worse. So I'm happy for Taco Tuesday.
We all are. Yep. We'll be happier yet when the markets open tonight. Stuart Level, Terry, it's all planned to bring in the new banking system. There's always a reason, sir. The WTO.
Oh, God. Don't get into that one. No, don't.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, how is the Philippines on fuel? Still having issues?
Major issues in the Philippines right now. They're saying they're going to run out completely on the 15th of this month. The pumps will be dry.
Jackie's brother-in-law runs a jeepney there. It's his job. He doesn't own the vehicle. You kind of pay a daily fee and you keep all the money. You just pay for your fuel, So that's interesting. I don't know what the price is. Apparently they've gone up there.
Again.
So.
Again, gone up. Yeah. My wife's following it religiously with her family in the Philippines. And the Filipino people have been stockpiling as much as they can.
Yeah.
But they've been rationing it now at 1,000 pesos per person. And they're still going in. They'll hit like 4 gas stations and get 1,000 pesos from each one.
Sure.
You know, so they are hoarding as much as they can because they know on the 15th it's only going to be available after the 15th for emergency services and public transport. After that, public vehicles will no longer be able to get fuel.
We love the Philippines.
I do. I love the Filipino
our wives
people.
are Filipina. Yeah, exactly. But we prefer, both of us, living in Thailand.
Yeah.
And the girls do too, believe it or not.
Oh, they love it here.
Now, from AO, I can see the U.S. Iran 2-week deal sideways. Hope I'm wrong. Like, yeah, it could blow up. You never know.
It could. I hope it doesn't.
Correct.
Both of us, even though we're both on political sides of the fence, we both hope this is the end of it. So,
yep, let cooler heads prevail. Stuart Lovell, when this Clarity Act is passed, trillions will flow into digital assets. I believe that.
I do.
And we're nearly there. Yes.
We are nearly there.
Yep.
13th is, I mean,
of April, the week of the 13th, Coop. So,
well, we're at the 18th now, so we're only 5 days away from the 13th. Which will be what, Tuesday next week, I believe.
And that's not a vote. That's just, it's into the committee for the final discussion, I suppose. And yeah,
Monday next week.
That week of, and then hopefully it goes from there to the vote, the final vote.
Yeah, they'll get it on the Senate floor by the end of this month.
Let's hope so. Robert Pierpont says, the chart says we are nearing another good drop in Bitcoin. Okay, I'd post a screenshot of my chart in the Facebook group, but the Facebook group doesn't seem to be about stocks or Bitcoin lately. Probably not.
Okay, our Facebook group, we have a subgroup within our main group where we talk about everything money matters. You can post it on there, Robert. And those that watch the subgroup will be able to see it.
The interest in Bitcoin, and it made sense when I heard this, it's kind of so now, like it's not the big thing. Maybe oil is, or gold, but when the Bitcoin price starts to go, it will become the big the big thing of the day. So and then it'll stay there. That's my view.
And next up, Finch Jane says, live on Fox. What is live on Fox?
Yeah, let's find out. Gary Fallon, Stuart, if it benefits the rich, I'm sure it will pass.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it will benefit the rich. Big time.
They'll tell you it won't, but Mr. For your sister, Terry, actually, it's the Saudis, Israel, Stephen Miller, Leslie Graham, probably Larry Ellison, and Larry Fink.
That stand to make the most money. Yeah.
Stewie Lovell, Terry, touche, sir. Finch Jane says, maybe Iran didn't get the memo.
Well, they have until lunchtime today, Thai time.
So there's a time. Yeah.
There is a time for the ceasefire to get into effect.
Well, Israel will be going at them like a son of a bitch till then. Rick Pease, the USA has agreed to Iran's 10-point system. The war is over. Okay, let's clarify that. The U.S. has agreed to use Iran's 10-point system
as the starting point
for negotiations.
Correct.
Not that they've accepted. One of those points is the U.S. is to pay reparations to Iran. That ain't going to happen.
No.
You know what I mean? So, but it's a starting point. So they'll, and obviously with that, there's give and take. That's a sign of a good deal. Iran's going to have to give up something. They probably threw that in there knowing they're not going to get it. And the U.S., is to give up something that, you can.
Well, I'm expecting when the new Fed chair comes in, they're going to have to print money like a son of a gun because somebody's got to pay for the war.
Okay. True.
And it was several hundred billions of dollars spent on this war. Those Tomahawk missiles that America was firing at Iran
each, aren't they?
Are extremely expensive, Brooke. And they went through like 50% of their supply of Tomahawk missiles. Well, they all got to be rebuilt.
Takes 4 years to replace them, apparently.
And 4 years to replace them. Well, they all got to be rebuilt and rebuilt at today's prices, not the prices of which they were initially bought for. So the money printer is going to have to go overtime to pay for this.
Yeah,
war.
but I think they also learned the effectiveness of inexpensive drones. So I can see maybe a shifting. Maybe they don't refill the whole supply of Tomahawks. They maybe do a 20-25% and figure, hey, we're going to replace the vast majority with these inexpensive drones here because they work. So yeah, technology is going to come to the fore. Both sides have learned something from this,
Yeah.
war they had. Probably the world did. So there'll be impacts what they do. Your point, though, yeah, they're going to spend money, which means the printing presses are going to run.
They have to print,
and that'll be good for
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yes. And all of crypto. It'd be good for
not good for
too.
inflation. You're going to see inflation, guys, keep going because what causes inflation is the printing of money.
Correct.
It's bottom line.
With nothing backing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
El Primero, it's springtime, April 6th, 5 degrees in southern Ontario. That is cold. Huge snowflakes now falling. Global warming's here in the Great White North. Did I mention how much I miss the land of smiles? Yeah.
Not today, but now you have.
Yeah. Terry Fallon, Mr. for your sister. All true, sir. Terry goes on to say, still 2 years from retirement. Move the date up, buddy. Yeah.
He said 3 to me last time I spoke to him.
Who did? Alpha?
Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, Coop, we're still getting orders coming in and I can't keep up with it. So it's like another year's work for me.
Listen, he gets over enough, I guess. And, he's making money. He's investing wisely. So, yeah, God bless
Alpha
him.
says it all depends on how much cold and snow we get.
Yeah,
that ain't going to make a difference.
What a sale. I would just be happy to see Bitcoin gaining. Yes, meaning it starts to stabilize and move up and to the right.
Clarity passes, you're going to see that.
It's a feather in the cap. That'll start things rolling.
Yeah. And those that were hoping Bitcoin would hit $40,000 will be crying.
Well, with the Clarity Act passing, a lot of sovereign wealth funds, governments, big pension plans, big banks, institutions.
And that's where all the money is.
And they can't buy now because there's no legislation
to allow them to
in
do
effect,
it.
U.S. legislation we're talking, to allow that. And even countries like, companies in Europe, Australia, they do, hey, if it's not allowed in the U.S., we're not touching it. Because they do know the U.S. SEC and regulations are there for a reason and a good one. So,
and that is why they're predicting trillions of dollars to go into it.
Yeah.
Because that's where the big money is. The big money ain't with little plebs like us, retailers. No, the big money is with the multinationals that are sitting on trillions of dollars waiting for this to happen.
I think it was Morgan Stanley
have
just announced. So all of their advisors,
and they're going to undercut BlackRock.
Yeah,
on their basis points. On the basis points,
down from 0.2 with BlackRock. So the point is, it's all coming together.
Yes,
just slow and steady, guys.
That's why we say HODL, folks, and DCA when you can.
Correct. Ronald Riker, good morning, CBD from Seoul, Korea. We got here late last month from Daytona Beach.
Okay.
I'll be in Thailand on April 20th for a month.
Make sure you come to the meet and greet on the 22nd.
Is it the 22nd? I thought it was the
21st. My apologies.
Yeah,
21st of this month. Yeah.
6 p.m. at
it says
Fraser's
the meet
on
greet.
Second Road.
Yeah.
Well, it's April 21st.
Yeah.
Third Tuesday of the month, guys. Yeah. Terry Fallon goes on to say, Coop, forgot to mention my wife sends you and Brooke big hugs.
Okay, thank her for us, Terry.
Yes. Alfa Romeo says, Coop, you need to check out the Turkish Star Alliance Lounge. +++.
Okay.
That's Alpha. Alpha's been probably in every lounge on the planet.
Well, JE and I are looking at flying to Turkey with Thai Airways. Because at least we're guaranteed to get back.
Okay.
Because Thailand still has, 2.5, 3 months worth of aviation fuel. And with the ceasefire, they'll replenish a lot of that.
Well, and Turkey's the mediator. So Iran ain't going to mess with them. You know what I mean? They're going to get their oil.
Pakistan.
Correct. Sorry. Yeah. Turkey was, I think Turkey. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah, it was Pakistan.
Pakistan. I stand corrected, young man. Ernest Jones says, Brooke, I'm using some of my dividends to incentivize the girls in helping me in this new age dating. He's old school. I hate dating apps, a waste of time. Yeah, Ernie, we've all kind of, at least I've been burnt with some of these dating apps.
But we know a Filipina that has a crush on Ernie, but he's not interested.
Oh, apparently she's
Don't say her name on the
No,
channel.
apparently she's crazy.
Oh,
So,
she's got a big crush on Ernie.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah.
But, sooner or later,
Keep that
Ernie, things
in-house.
will work out. Not to worry. I did put the word out for you, Ernie. So yes, the search is on. Not to worry.
Yeah.
Simply Social. Thank you, President Trump, for saving this country. If the Dems were still in charge, we'd be worse than a third world country. We have so many so-called Americans that take her for granted. I just think if Iran had got the nuclear bomb and 2 weeks away from getting it, we'd be in a lot worse shape today. So,
yeah. The Republicans always blame the Democrats.
Absolutely.
Democrats always blame the
Never
Republicans. Be independent like me. Don't give a shit. Come to Thailand. Enjoy the life.
well, the system's been
Get
in
out of the
place
matrix. Get out of the politics, people.
for 250 years in the U.S. So far, it seems to be working. Look where they are. Biggest economy on the planet, biggest military on the planet, best currency so far, apparently, one of them. So, yeah.
And it had nothing to do with Trump.
Nah, 250 years of founding fathers setting
Yes.
it up right. So,
Yeah.
good. John P. Asia, I received a Carnival offer this week for a 17-day Southeast Asia cruise starting in Singapore. There's a lot of them there. November 13th. Free balcony room. Nice. $2,000 casino cash and a $600 onboard credit with free drinks. Boy, they're really throwing the...
They are.
Yeah.
And we got a fantastic offer too with Norwegian.
Oh, really?
Our cruise that we're going on is $1,200, Brooke. For a balcony room that includes all the drinks, all the port fees, everything else. $1,200.
Yeah, but you're such a big cruiser that you're getting all those perks. Let's say a
Can't
guy like
believe
me, I ain't gonna get that 1,200.
No, because you'd be just joining. It's part of their what they call loyalty program. And if you play in the casino, which I do every time, you know, I go with a $3,000 budget and I play in the casino. Sometimes I've won $20,000 once in the casino on the cruise ship. But more often than not, I play to lose because you get the points. Once you get the points, points equal free cruises. And just to give you an example, if you wanted to do that cruise that we're going on in June, it would be $12,000 for you and Jackie.
What if I told
each.
I know Cooper?
Huh?
What if I said I know?
You get a 10% discount.
10%.
Yeah.
They'd say that don't mean shit.
So you get $1,200 off.
Ooh, whip-de-doo. Yeah, I'll stay in Thailand. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, John, are you going to go on that cruise from Singapore?
That's a hell of a deal by the look of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should look at that. And that's November 13th.
17-day cruise.
Yeah, that might
wow.
be.
I've never been on Carnival. How are they? Compared to
Carnival's
Norwegian?
kind of like the party ship.
Yeah.
Younger crowd. I've been on 3 Carnival cruises.
Oh, have you?
Price-wise.
Okay.
They're probably one of the cheapest out there. But nice ships, don't get me wrong. Like everyone I was on I didn't have issues with.
I'd like to try Royal Caribbean.
Yes, they're good.
And they have a cruise going for the first time this year in October, doing a 2-week cruise from Japan to South Korea. And I'd love to do it.
If I can find the right price on a cruise from, I think it would be Japan or, part of this to Vancouver. So instead of flying to Canada, take my time, do a 7-day, 14-day. You're going to treat me to that?
No, I have some good news. The cruise ship that we're talking about, the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, is sailing from Vancouver to Japan.
Oh, so maybe there'll be a return.
So consider flying out there, because the Trans-Pacific and the Transatlantic are always the cheapest cruises you can go on, because they're what's called repositioning cruises.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be on that cruise ship for like 2.5 weeks with probably only 1 or 2 stops.
And even if you're in Japan for a few days, check it out. Never been there.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, my granddaughter was there for 2 weeks and absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Just fell in love
Dennis
with it.
swears by it. Dennis L. He's been telling me, I love Japan. It's fantastic. You
Well,
gotta go, Coop.
Let's make some money first.
Okay, get Bitcoin
British
up.
Knight says, Mr. For your sister, I think money talks and there'll be big calls to let Anthropic list. Yeah,
I'm on that side. I think the money talks, and they're going to put it on there because there's going to be a lot to be made. Yeah.
Yeah. Simply Social, Iran had missiles that would have destroyed America if Trump did not take them out. Well, if they could have fitted if they got the bomb, they could have, and were able to fit it to a missile. He's right. They could have sent one over. Now we'll see.
They didn't have the range to hit America. They had the range to hit Europe, which they didn't realize until they hit that British island.
Yeah.
You know, with the military base there. And everybody's like, wow, we didn't think Iran had missiles that can go that far. Well, that would then cover pretty much all of mainland Europe. But to go as far as the U.S., no,
well,
they didn't have
he
that.
goes on to say the so-called low information idiots out there did not have the intel that Trump had. Now that I totally agree. They get intel we don't even have a clue of what it is. By the way, everything that Obama
did, I'm guessing.
Did, I'm sure, yeah. Did nothing to help the situation, and probably is what he meant to say. Okay, next one.
Yep.
Mr. For your sister, I'm just thankful that he does what he normally does.
Hashtag back down.
Back down. Taco time.
Taco Tuesday.
Good day, Cooper. I'm in America and follow politics, and I agree with your assessment of the midterms. Blue wave coming.
I think so.
I think we're early, guys. We'll see.
What he did with the tariff war hurt a lot of people, a lot of businesses, raised inflation. What he's done with Iran, people ain't going to forget that anytime soon.
I can see a scenario where this thing gets settled. Energy prices go down. That's good for the consumer. That's a big reason he would lose big time if they stayed too high. He gets the economy just a humming. There's a scenario where people say, shit, we're better. Let's say the stock market's just booming. There's a lot of people going to think, I don't know if we want the Dems in there. So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, here's how I see America. I see America as a lot of people vote based on their wallets. If their wallet is down, they're going to vote for the other side.
Yep.
If the wallet is up, they're going to vote for the sitting party.
Yep.
And it's got nothing to do with how you feel about Democrats or Republicans, folks. There's a lot of people out there that swap sides left and right, and they will vote based on their wallet. If Taco doesn't get this sorted out and get the economy booming by midterms, he's going to be a lame duck president. I got to call it.
Well, he already is, because he's already served once. He only allowed twice.
No, but what I'm saying is lame duck. In other words, he's got no power because
the next 2 years.
For the next 2 years, because Congress will be run by Dems and the Senate will be run by Dems.
Yeah, true.
So we all know what happened in his first term when that happened. You know, the Dems won the Senate and the House, and he was a lame duck president for the final 2 years.
Yeah, no, I look positively. I think he's better for our situation, meaning the markets. It's better for the markets.
He's got to pull a feather out of his ass quick.
I think he will.
And the clock is ticking.
If the stock markets soar, which I think they have a chance of doing, listen, the U.S. economy is humming. It's going along pretty good. AI is helping it big time.
And you're saying that from sitting in Thailand. You're not in the U.S., Brooke. You don't have family in the U.S. like I do.
No, I don't. But I do enough research that I know. Look at the company's earnings. They're there. You know, they're in the U.S. You know, people are getting laid off. Sure. But what's replacing them? The companies aren't going into a recession. They're using AI. And that's going to help the GDP. What's that going to do? Drive earnings. What's that going to do? Drive the stock market. So if they're voting with their wallet, as I agree with you, they will. I can see the stock market up and to the right big time. That'll help.
Yeah.
And cheap energy will help. He's going to get that down.
That's the only thing that might save them.
Yeah, well, I see a scenario where that could. If it stayed the way it is today with this turmoil, high oil prices, you're right. People are pissed.
Majorly
every
pissed.
time they
and they
pull
have
in,
a
which
right
is
to be too.
Weekly into the gas station, and it's double what they were used to. They're not happy campers. Simply Social. Obama and Biden did during their terms, and all the Dems tried to destroy America. Cooper was made them weak so they can kill Americans and bully the other countries. Yeah, that seemed to be a.
Iran's been doing that for 30 plus years, folks.
It was time.
Providing their proxies with weapons, so they can attack America assets and say had nothing to do with us.
We didn't matter of if, not when. Well, that if came to pass.
We're just an arms dealer. We sell to anybody who wants to buy.
Yeah.
We don't control what they do with the gun once they buy it. They can say the same as Kmart. Hey, we sell guns, but we're not responsible for the killing of 20 students at a school.
Yeah.
The guy that bought it from Kmart, we're not responsible. He's the one responsible. And that's what basically Iran is playing. Saying, hey, we're just an arms dealer.
I'd still keep some dry powder. I'm not sitting here today saying, nor should we indicate that this 2-week is the start of yes, everything's going to be fine.
No, I can't.
I think it could fall apart. I think there's a bigger chance it'll fall apart than come to fruition. And why I say that,
I'm glad you come to my side of the fence.
Well, they want, part of that plan is they want all hostilities to cease, not only in Iran but against Hezbollah and Lebanon and Yemen, the Houthis. No, Israel's going to have something to say. No, we're not quitting the Hezbollah. We got to get them out of there. No, we'll see. Interesting times, that's for damn sure. Mr. For your sister, Iran already came out and said they're getting everything that they want. They are not giving up their uranium. They can basically do what they want to. Okay, well, if that's their case, then
they're promoting it as a win.
Well, sure.
On Al Jazeera, the Iranian prime minister was on TV, and he was saying this is a win.
I would doubt that both the U.S. and Israel will let them keep that uranium as part of this deal. So we'll see.
We'll see.
I could be wrong on that, but I think the odds are in my favor. Simply Social. Trump is the greatest president in our lifetime. We have a difference of opinion on that, but yes.
But it's okay. I don't mind people saying Trump is the greatest president. I don't mind people saying they have Trump derangement syndrome.
I think
Reagan I don't mind either way, because when you get here, all that's gone out the window, folks.
Greatest is
and I want both sides to come.
Is Trump the GOAT?
Yeah. I don't want people saying, I ain't going to Cooper's and being part of his group. He's a Republican. I don't want to do that because he's a Democrat.
Some say the GOAT was Washington. Some say Lincoln. Some say Reagan. So, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
That's good.
But we welcome both sides here. And I always want to keep that open for everyone. And I thank each and every one of you from both sides of the fence for supporting our channel and wanting to come out here to the Land of Smiles to retire with us.
Yeah.
So thank you all.
That's what it's all about. Phil T. Good morning, gents. I'm hoping it's over, but I've learned that we are only one tweet or one missile away from big trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And he can do that at any time to drive the market down, get his sons to buy in again.
Oh, here you go with your.
He'll do it, bro. I'm telling you, he will.
You had a conspiracy theorist. You probably think aliens have landed here.
You never saw Roswell?
Jerry Fallon, this Iran attack was solely for Netanyahu and Putin. Rootin' tootin' Putin. They own Trump. I don't think they own Trump.
Nah.
Simply Social. Plus, he's a Christian president, not a Muslim like Obama. And Biden was just plain senile.
Oh, he was towards the end.
I was the poor fellow. No,
I like Biden though.
He's kind of like that old fatherly figure.
Yeah,
You know,
he's like the old nutty uncle.
Yes,
yeah,
that's what I was
yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
What do we do, Mister, for your sister, Bootney? I have doubts. I see a lot of signs of voter suppression, and they are actually building huge concentration camps. Well, Jesus,
I've not heard that one.
No. Like, the one thing I can't get over, though, how the hell can a Democrat defend having a voter ID in order to vote? Like, you got to have voter ID, don't you? I mean, who the hell are you? How are you voting here? You know, are you allowed to vote? So they're trying to pass some act. I forget the name of it, but it's where you
Save America.
Yeah, Save America. Yeah. Kind of apropos. You got.
I don't think it'll pass.
Well, why not?
Because they ain't got enough to back it. You need 60% to win.
It's common sense. Like, hell, oh Jesus! Like,
you only got 50 plus 1.
That's I know. Enough. You're right on the needs and numbers, but it's common sense. How would you not have to have an ID to vote? Shit, I could vote then, couldn't I?
Yeah. Become Mexican. You can vote anywhere.
Yeah. Mai says, I was offered up to 1,000 SpaceX via a broker who holds a lot from secondary market at 2.25.
Wow.
Jesus, you know, that might be something you want to look at buying.
Exactly.
Yeah. Biggest Chris, hate. Haha, yes, that's all just trust what Jamie Dimon says. Now that's funny. Yeah.
He does. But the thing is, Jamie Dimon is a lot like Tommy Lee. A lot of people put credence in what they say.
Yeah.
And he can manipulate it just by his words alone.
Correct.
And he does. And he wins. And that's the nature of the game. Putting fear in there. People sell, they get out, they say, thank you. You just put the price down to where we want to be. And now we're going to say that's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you're all going to buy it back in.
Sure.
And make us a lot of money.
Vegas Chris knows.
Yeah.
What a sale. Whatever Jamie says, do the exact opposite. That's actually good advice.
Whatever Kramer says, do the exact opposite.
Now Jamie's in that camp. Yeah.
Well, I say whatever Kramer says, do the exact opposite. Yeah.
True. What a sale. If I was in Iran, I would be wary of a sucker punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Trump did it with Venezuela.
Yeah.
Did it as a sucker punch.
Well, and then they were negotiating a ceasefire and they bombed the hell. They got him too. Mr. For your sister. So, Coop, would you take shares over the excellently designed Cybertruck? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I would.
Ooh.
I would take shares in SpaceX over Tesla.
Okay.
Because I think SpaceX is going to be huge when it hits the market. I really do. And if I was in Brooke's shoes, I would be looking to rotate. I don't need to rotate because I'm still sitting on dry powder. So I'm waiting for that opportunity. And I will be contacting IBKR tonight and see if I can put a bid in.
Thanks to yours truly.
Yes, I'm going to be contacting them tonight.
See, he pays attention. Terry Fallon, simply.
Mr. For your sister, oil is now at $95 a barrel. So it's gone down.
Yeah,
that's good.
A nice drop. Good.
Dropped 20%.
Simply Social. If the Dems ever get in the White House again, they will help Iran rebuild their military again. Let's see, Hillary gave them uranium. Obama gave them billions in cash. Remember that? And Biden just let them do it, whatever they wanted. Okay, well, we'll see. Simply Social, whatever they wanted. Yeah.
I think the lesson's been learned now.
Hopefully.
And I don't think if the Democrats got into power, they would do any of that. I think the lesson has been learned now.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And they'll just pass the buck and say it was all Trump's fault.
Next, please. Mr. For your sister, I look at the verbiage and I wonder who was in control over the straits before this. Because now both sides are saying Iran is in control of the straits.
Of the straits. They are.
I think they controlled half or were responsible, and then Oman was responsible
for the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting if they do put in this levy, which will be discussed, I'm sure, in these negotiations. Iran would like to see a levy.
They'll put a toll booth there, basically.
Yeah, toll booth, basically. And I think the rest, the Americans would say, no, we don't want that. The rest of the world wouldn't want it. They might have to give on that, though. Money talks. So,
well, if you're not going to pay repatriations, we'll put a toll booth in.
Yeah.
So I could see something like that happening.
Yeah, so we'll see. Simply Social, let them have in the U.S. is self-sufficient. Let them fight over it. Yeah, the U.S. is self-sufficient in oil, guys.
Yeah.
However, they are affected with the world price. So if the world price is up to 150 a barrel, it's why is the U.S. going to sell their oil to their consumers for 100? It'd be nice, but now they'll want
exactly
150. Why? It's the land of free enterprise. Terry Fallon, Coop, 2 months ago we were paying $1.12 a liter. Now it's $1.82. So he's talking Canada,
right?
$1.12 a liter Canadian for probably basic, gasoline, and now $1.82. That's like a 70% increase, boys.
It is. And this is what I want you to do for us, Terry. Is I'll look at the camera, so I'm talking directly to you, buddy. Keep an eye on that price. If this ceasefire does go into an end of conflict and it's over, let us know in about 2 months' time what the price of fuel is. Has it dropped back down to 112.9 or below, or is it above it?
I would say wouldn't even need that long. You could probably 10 days, 2 weeks.
No.
Before the thing ends.
No. And here's why I'm saying no.
$95 oil is already gonna.
I know it's only dropped 20%. It's doubled, from $60 a barrel to 120.
Yeah.
So what it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks to stabilize if the strait remains open. Those tankers have got a backlog to get filled up. So it's going to take that long to get back to normal, what it was pre-invasion of Iran, pre-conflict, whatever you all want to call it. So I want to know in 2 months' time, we'll mark it from now. So, in June, before we go on the cruise, we'll have our last Money Matters Wednesday together. You'll do it while I'm away. I'm sure you'll volunteer for that. You're a good guy like that.
You're going to volunteer me for things already. Yeah. Good for you.
But we got plenty of videos lined up for you guys to watch
there
too.
You go.
Including this Saturday. There will be no live stream this Saturday night because we got a good video we're going to release on the channel for those to watch with some beautiful places they've never seen in Thailand. So we're going to put that out this Saturday. I'm going to take the day off. I haven't had a day off on the live stream since our last cruise, so I'm going to take 1 day off, folks. So no live stream this Saturday. We'll release a video instead because a group of us is going over to Mapachan Lake to go on a bike ride.
Nice.
So we're going to do that and
enjoy that early in the morning.
Late in the afternoon.
Okay. Terry Fallon, Coop, 2 months ago. Okay, you already got that.
So keep us posted, please, Terry.
Robert Pierpont, Simply Social. It doesn't work that way. Oil companies sell to a global market. They won't sell it to you for less in the U.S. than they can get on the global market. It's called capitalism, yes.
And we
believe in it.
Yeah.
Simply Social. Cooper has TDS brainwash. Trump derangement syndrome. Trump makes no money, works for free, does not take a salary for being president. You're so funny, Cooper. They make their money honestly. I totally agree with that.
Well, I can have my opinions just like everybody else.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Damn it. Yes, I can.
He's got derangement, some sort of sense.
Well, I don't like Trump, but you love him.
What do you mean you don't like Trump?
I don't. Never have, never will.
On earth,
his mouth drives me freaking crazy. Every time the guy talks. I.
You're glued.
But you know what?
You're glued to what he says.
You know what, folks? I love Trump people. I love Democratic people. I love everybody equal. That's why you and I are still best friends 4 years later.
I wouldn't go that far.
5 years later. Okay. How long we known each other? 5 years now, Brooke? I think it's 5 years.
Too long.
Yeah.
No, I forget what year it started. Back in when I landed in
started
the
during COVID.
No, it was after COVID because I was able to get in after COVID. but it was still.
We were talking when you were in Florida and COVID was in full force.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I saw this guy in one of the videos in Philippines building a house. What the Christ he doing that? It was a nice video. And I remember you were talking in your truck. I says, how the hell are you get internet? And you had some wicked internet speed that you were able to get in, and you're sitting beside your house. So, yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that was going back. JJJ says, good morning, guys. Good luck buying SpaceX IPO at the offering price. Yeah,
exactly.
Usually only big investors or institutions can, or special invite by your brokerage. Yeah, he's absolutely right. Us little guys buy hours later once it's released later and the price is up. Yeah, but that's where I said earlier, like Elon has, my indications are 30% of that float he wants to the little guy. And if that's the case, it goes from maybe 5 or 10% in other IPOs to 30. That's, you have a better chance.
But, well, I'm going to contact IBKR tonight.
Yeah,
when the market opens, and I'm going to find out if I can put a bid in on the IPO.
Well, see, Canada's only got one institution getting an allocation. That's RBC. Whereas the US, I think there's at least 3 of them. Like big brokerages that are going to be handling it because it is big money. You're talking, anyways. Terry goes on to say, Coop, you're exactly right. The market manipulation for the Trumps is a daily occurrence.
See?
Well, we have a difference of opinion.
But that's what's great, that we do have a difference of opinion, and yet everybody still watches our channel.
What's great is we live in Thailand, buddy.
Yeah.
It's a land of smiles.
And I love that everybody's different. If we were all the same, it'd be a boring freaking world. It really would.
Alpha should be here. Goes on to say, just received the notice. The same flight I booked increased $120. Does that make sense when US-Iran deal just happened? The airline's expecting a rush on new bookings. Yeah, price increase, fuel increase, jet fuel's gone crazy.
Here's what I would advise you to do, Romeo. It was announced on Al Jazeera about 10 days ago that Qatar Airways and Emirates Airways are going to have a price war when the strait is reopened, because they want to entice people flying back through the Gulf or coming to the Gulf. Tourism is completely dead in the Arab states right now because of the conflict. So if you want a cheap flight, I'd be looking at Emirates or Qatar Airways.
Yeah, I think they can surcharge you out of the blue too. So you might have to pay even more than you paid booking. Bootney, gas price in Arizona is now $4.99. Called $5. 2 months ago it was $3.29.
Okay,
there's a 50% increase for you. How do you like them apples? I doubt if it would fall below $3.29 by the end of the year.
That's the one to watch out for,
yeah,
folks.
Probably true.
Yeah, keep us posted, please, Bootney.
Rego Park, New York City. What was the first stock you each bought? Mine was Disney at 19 years old. Still have the initial purchase today. Well done. Although Disney's been a bit of a dog lately. My second purchase was McDonald's. Hopefully you still have that. That's been way better. Shit. Mine was, I think, a bank in Canada because they were pretty secure, paid a dividend.
My first one I ever bought, it'll surprise you because I've never told you this.
No.
Netflix. And it was during COVID.
Shit. Oh, that was
when they announced the lockdown, I bought a whack of Netflix stocks and made $30,000 in profit on that stock.
You little bragger.
Because people couldn't go out, and I'd had a phone call from my brother in New York who works for the New York Stock Exchange. He says, you want to buy into Netflix or you want to buy into Disney? Because those two are going to go through the roof with the planet announcing a lockdown. People are going to be bored and want something to watch on TV.
Maybe talk to your brother. He might know how you can get in on the SpaceX IPO.
I'm going to. I'm going to email him too. Well, actually, I'll call him.
Great minds think alike. Mike Doty and Little Mike Coop. Now we want to see Brooke in a condo video. I want to see Brooke say, hello, tubers.
Oh my God, it'd be a long video.
I've renewed now.
It'd be a 3-hour video. Mike, if I made a video with Brooke on a condo, it'd be a 3-hour video because the guy never shuts up.
Who does?
You can talk for hours about absolutely nothing. You have what they call in England the gift of the gab. But I love you. I still love you, buddy.
Can I say a word now? Like, who's talking?
Can I stop you? No.
Next,
Go.
please. Mr. For Your Sister, Simply Social, do you know why we import so much oil? Because I've read all your statements and you seem very inaccurate on your facts. Well, I don't think the U.S. imports a lot
They
of
do.
oil. Some, but
About 20%.
they export more than they import. So it's, you know, it's a location, whatever, you know, special type of oil maybe. Okay, Simply Social Cooper, get on your knees and thank Trump. If it wasn't for him, you would not be getting that big Social Security check you get.
I don't get social. I get disability.
Okay.
But and I'm entitled to it. I paid in the system my whole freaking life. Since 14 years old, I've been working nonstop.
Yeah, but you eventually will get your Social Security, won't you?
I can switch when
You're
I
too
get
young.
62.
Oh,
to
you have to do the old
but
switcherama.
it'll be less than what I'm getting now.
Well, then
so
forget it.
there's no point switching. But no, I can't have both.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike Dottie, thumbs up. Terry Fallon.
Simply Social, Miss Pretty Sister, get your facts right. We have enough gas now to supply America for years. We have gold, and now we're able to get it out of the ground.
And now all we need is stockpile of Bitcoin.
I think the U.S. is sitting pretty good, guys. I wouldn't,
We need them to pass that next piece of the legislation, which is coming up. It's in the talking stages right now, but it'd be great if they did and they bought 1 million Bitcoin for a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
I like the statement I heard that America always does the right thing.
Yeah, after everything else.
Eventually,
fails.
after they've tried everything else.
Yeah.
Jerry Fallon, if that's true, why are your gas prices going up? Well, it's going up because of world markets. Mr. For Your Sister, well, if you ever would be a debate me live, not here, let me know. You can pick the subject. Okay, we have debaters
It's
now.
great to have a debate, though.
Yeah.
I love debating. It's fun.
Snowbird, Coop, did you receive the YouTube email I forwarded to you?
I did receive it, and about the $50 charge, and we found that you did make the $50 payment, which was on Brooks. Money Matters Wednesday last week
Ago? Okay.
from your condo. It actually popped
I
up on the
remember that.
screen.
Wow, that was a generous
We did find it.
donation.
Yes.
Thank you. And we did mention it, and it did come up. So it's nothing from our end that we could ever hack a guy's account.
No.
To have that occur. So it just shows up. So Simply Social, they just built another 2 refineries in Houston, Texas. I think you'll see a lot more onshoring happening after this Middle East events. Terry Fallon, Simply Social, your gas prices keep going up. So does ours, Terry.
Yeah, worldwide.
Simply Social, we only pay $3.12. Texas usually is cheaper. Nowhere near what it was when the Dems were in charge. Okay, well, was it more then? I don't know. Simply Social goes on to say, duh, we're at war. Simply then he says, small sacrifice for freedom. Yep. Mark Schaefer, hi, Coop and Brooke. I remember when Boston Market, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they actually had pretty good food there. Must have been poorly run because I think they went tits up. Sorry for had their IPO and everybody wanted to get in on that. Good luck. If a regular guy can get any SpaceX at IPO, times have really changed. Yeah, well, it could be Elon.
I'm going to try.
Well, Elon is dictating 30. He wants 30% to the small guy. So let's hope he's right. And he'll get it done if that is right. Terry Fallon, how does that affect your abundant supply? Simply, the solution to high prices is
high prices.
Correct. Mr. For Your Sister, Mark Schaefer, I actually saw videos of it years ago. You can buy before an IPO. I never really did pay that much attention to them, but the opportunity is there.
I need to look into it, and I'm going to be doing that very thing tonight.
Good.
When are they expected to launch?
Well, June.
June?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the preliminary work will be done before then, and then bingo.
Okay.
Terry Fallon goes on to say, Brooke, just to know we're on the same vibe. Correctamundo. Yeah. Everyone's on the same vibe with me.
We all love Thailand.
Alfa Romeo. Be nice if Elon offered the Tesla shareholders an opportunity to buy. Well, that's probably in discussions. Let's see if that's going to work. Loyalty after holding, supporting his Tesla dreams. Yeah, that's there's much discussion about that, Alpha. So there might be a chance where existing Tesla shareholders, and I don't mean you bought today, you know, if you've held it maybe at the end of last year or 2 years ago, whatever, long-term holders, you know, not 2-day holders, will be allowed an initial allotment. Whoa, wouldn't that be nice?
So that'd be
based
fantastic.
Obviously on the number of shares.
Yeah.
The more shares you own in Tesla, the more we're going to allocate to you of the SpaceX. So we'll see if that comes true. We'll report if that does.
Yeah.
What a sale. I sure hope the war ends. But like my dad used to say, hope in one hand and poop in the other, and see which one fills up first.
Good old saying. Yep, I remember that one.
That is good. Jetter, gas up like a rocket and down like a feather. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Terry Fallon, if we get to town, your best mango sticky rice is on us.
Okay.
Well done, Terry. Alpha, Terry, okay. The code Leo's on me. All right. Mike Doty and Little Mike, I think that like many of us do not agree with this war. Yeah, well, war is not good for anybody typically, but Iran does not need a nuclear weapon. Yeah,
I agree with that.
Agree on that, hopefully. Hopefully, at least that will come out from this. I'm sure it will, or it won't be done. Put it this way. The bombing. Trump has done some good things, but this war now needs to end. Yeah.
He's done some good things in regards to crypto. I'll give him that much.
Oh,
you know, he did sign a couple of crypto bills into law, which is great. We need clarity to pass. And it's bipartisan, so I believe it will pass.
How did your buddy Gensler do?
I freaking hated Gensler with a passion.
Yeah, but you're an independent.
And Elizabeth Warren.
Well, then how did your buddy Biden do? He worked for Gensler.
Well, Biden was against crypto too. So
so your buddies weren't okay. Trump's not so bad is what he's saying. Terry Fallon, so Dutch date. Vegas Chris, I'll go 2 Timmy Hortons extra large copies. That Bitcoin again hits in the 40s. Oh, I'll take you on that bet.
I'll take you on that bet too.
I'll take you on that bet, you rascal.
Because I don't think it's going to happen.
When are you coming to Thailand? I want to be able to collect that.
Exactly. Me too. I'll take that action too.
Oh, he meant never hits 40. So it's an unlimited bet forever. Yeah. No, it ain't.
No, that Bitcoin again hits in the 40s, he says. Doesn't say
when? By the end of the year, by the end of the decade. Mr. For your sister, I sent your email, Coop, that you might want to take a look at whenever you get some free time. It's a video.
Okay, thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Jetter, if you look at the market, buy sells, you'll see that there have been huge buy sell minutes before Trump tweets something. Coincidence? Hell no. Now you're right on that.
And what
that probably happened with Pelosi and
Kathy Wood jumped in on the action.
Yeah.
Only 2 hours before Trump tweeted.
Yeah.
But no, 2 days before Trump tweeted. So she knew it was coming down the pipeline. I'm sure.
They do and occasionally look at these massive pre-trades that are minutes before. Not always, I guess that's the problem. And I don't ever hear about anybody getting prosecuted. Terry Fallon, thanks, guys. We'll see you on Saturday's live. Coop, no, there's no Saturday live, Terry. Coop, are you doing the panel this week? Might come on.
We'll do it next Saturday, folks. I'm going to have 1 day off this week.
Your subscribers don't want you to have
and
that day
I'll be
off.
making a video of it. So
they want you to be here.
I know. But I can't be in 2 places at once. I need to make videos before the cruise, and
come on,
we need to start stockpiling up.
Barry O'Neill says, "Good morning, lads. Nice to make your live shows."
And thank you, Barry, for coming on and joining us.
Alpha, Coop, what's 3 more years? No lounge access for you, no soup for you, mister. More, please. Bully. Hi, Cooper and Brooke. When's the next meetup? Think I heard it's the 3rd Tuesday, so the 21st April, right?
Correct.
Yes. 6 p.m. at Fraser's on 2nd Road. Yeah. Coopersthaiadventure, I think they refer. Mr. For your sister, Carnival in Asia and Europe might be different from Carnival in the United States. I think it'd be the same company. In the United States, Carnival is the party cruise. Yeah.
He's talking about the atmosphere.
Okay.
Aboard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, Carnival, Norwegian Cruise Line stock crashed badly. Huge deals being offered. Yeah, like
that's what you want.
Hunter Ryan, was was thing the M&Gs were on the 4th Tuesday. No, the meet and greets are
greets.
Thursday, Tuesday.
Third.
I'll arrive just in time for the 21st, yes, but may fall asleep in my beer. Yeah, well,
We'll give you a straw.
yeah, get a nap before
and a
coming.
snorkel.
Tommy the Tominator, there he is from New York City. Hi, guys and gals. To the moon, up and to the right. John P. Asia, the cruise is adults only,
Okay.
7 ports. Yes, the casino loves me too much.
Same
He's
as
talking
me.
about that cheap cruise out of Singapore with all the credits.
Yeah.
Simply Social. Cooper, I'm in the USA, have a lot of family. The jobs are going through the roof. Good paying jobs not government jobs. BS jobs like under the Democrats. So even the job market's good. Yeah, I've heard stories of that too.
Yeah.
I think the AI over time will eliminate a lot of the jobs, but there's new jobs taken over that are obviously good paying. So yeah, good. Let's
Hope he's right.
Hey, it's just part of life. Mr. For Your Sister Oracle, yeah, they're gonna hurt. Just laid off 30,000 people, and that's only 18% of the workforce. God, that company's huge, eh? By the way, they just got billions of dollars in new contracts.
That is true, but only partly true, Mr. For Your Sister. They did lay off 30,000 people, but those 30,000 people worked in India in call centers.
Yeah,
from
the truth
India.
comes out.
So those are the ones they let go.
Yeah, Oracle did a lot of announcements, investments in AI data centers. A lot of them aren't going to come to fruition. They were announcements.
Yeah.
No money's changed hands, and I
Yeah.
don't think it will. So I don't like Oracle. I wouldn't touch it. Mr. For Your Sister, Tommy the Tominator. Hey, Tommy, how are you?
And all good.
Cooper, Simply Social. Cooper, I'm coming there to debate you on politics.
Nope.
Okay?
You're going to come here, Simply Social, and you're going to debate me on which is the best restaurants to eat in Thailand and which bars have the cheapest beer.
39
That's
baht
what
beer.
we discuss here in Thailand.
39
Not
dollar
politics.
beers all day long. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, because it doesn't affect us one iota.
No.
As long as we're still getting our Social Security, our pensions, our 401ks, our disability, everybody's happy here and everybody's getting
If you like
along.
to party, you're going to love the prices in Thailand.
So
have
I don't
fun.
care if you love or hate Trump. Everybody is welcome at
Yeah.
Coopersville.
Bootney, Brooke, that is a lot of Trump good fortune to manifest in just 7 months. I was laying out the scenario how he'll win the midterms. I would not be surprised if we are still at war by the end of the year. And if that's the case, the Dems are going to be in big time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Jerry Fallon Coop, here's a sideball question. How's the drone skills coming along?
I need some more practice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the DJI Avata 360 is out. And it just came out the end of last month. Everybody thought it was going to be the DJI Avata 3. It's not, because it's not an FPV drone.
Okay.
So a lot of people are disappointed in it. All they did is just make a DJI drone and put a 360 camera on it and stole the name Avata, which I'm disappointed.
All right, 2 hours. Let's wind this up
Yeah.
here. Mr. For Your Sister, Simply Social, he will not do it. I'm pretty sure he says no, but you will always have me. He's talking about you debating him. Mike Doty and Little Mike, one thing I didn't realize is there are so many countries that do not have good oil reserves.
Yes.
Pretty well everybody in Asia don't. It's scary, especially for those in places like the Philippines. Yeah. Yep. True to that. What a sale, Mr. For Your Sister. You the man.
As long as we all get along, it's all good.
Mr. For Your Sister, they actually want you to have a passport and our birth certificate. Okay, that's what the Republicans are trying to pass. So an ID is just not enough. Most people do not have that. I'm not so sure. I think it's either or, but you got to have one or the other. Common sense to me would say that. Mr. For Your Sister, what a sale. How are you doing, buddy? I'll be abroad. There he is from Kentucky. The last penny brought 16.7 million. Get your Trump coin. It will be worth a lot someday. Maybe.
Maybe not.
The Trump
I ain't
coin.
touching that.
Hello, I ain't touch any of those altcoins. I stay away. Barry O'Neill says Trump is the greatest American president. The Dems tried to destroy America, and now Trump has the hardest job of any president has ever had. fixing it.
Whether you
A lot
love
of
them
people
or
think
hate them,
that.
it don't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
It's all good, folks. All good.
Putin, Cooper, your Trump son conspiracy is right on point. Now, if we can just get our hands on one of their laptops.
Yeah. Know what trading they're doing.
If I was Donald and his term's coming to an end 2 years down the road, I'd be pardoning everybody he knows,
Yeah.
including himself.
Yeah.
Because that's what Biden did. You know what I mean? After he swore he wouldn't pardon his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he did it.
That's
so
true.
he set the precedent. What a sale. Otherwise, they're going to be litigation out the yin-yang when the Dems
We're at
get
2
in.
hours, Brooke.
What a sale, says Mr. For Your Sister, best day of my life. I hope you're doing great. I respect your grit. Jetter, it's not about voter having an ID. You have to prove your citizenship. Showing your driver's license won't cut it. You either have to provide a birth certificate or a passport.
Yeah. I did hear
anybody
that.
can get a driver's license. You can fake them, I think.
You can be a tourist and get a driver's license.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I got one. I got one out of Florida.
Yeah.
What a sale. Mr. For Your Sister, my country has severely disappointed me, and I served in 2 branches of the military. It hurts for me to say that. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
He's talking about Canada. No, he's not. Terry Fallon, Brooke, I respect you, but please look at the details in the Save America Act. It's a voter suppression bill. Over 21 million voters would be disenfranchised from voting. Well, I mean, you should have some legitimate ID to vote. That's what I've heard it's about.
Yeah, they're saying driver's license, state ID is no longer enough. They
I
want a
can
birth
understand
certificate or passport to prove that you
I
actually
had
are
a
American.
Florida driver's license. And if that's all
yeah.
you're required to vote, I could have went to a voting station, given that. I had an address, you know. Oh, you want to see an electric bill? Here it is. There's my voter ID. That's ridiculous. Mr. For Your Sister, Jetter, most people do not have that, and there is not enough time for most people to get it before election. Why is that so hard for people like you to understand? Let's get civil here.
Different
what a
views
sale,
on it.
Mr. For Your Sister. That's one of the reasons we're looking at Thailand. Can't wait to meet some of you there.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll love it. Tommy the Tominator. SpaceX secondary market price is over $6.50 a share now.
No.
So you can buy.
Maybe I can only buy 10 shares. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the IPO price would be set where maybe you need 100 of those shares to equal one of these initial ones. We'll see. But it won't be cheaper. Mr. For Your Sister, what a sale. I hope so. It's going to take me at least a year to get America out of my system, unfortunately.
You will.
The sooner you get here, the
And it
quicker
won't
you'll
be a
get it out of
year.
your system.
You'll find it'll be less than 30 days, folks. I promise you. Within 30 days, you'll be like, oh, shit. What am I thinking about America? You won't be. You'll be thinking about everything Thailand.
Since I've come to Asia, Coop, I've been back to Canada once.
Yeah.
And you know, you're there, and I think it was for 3 months, and I couldn't wait to get back. You know what I mean? Do I have a desire to go back now? Not really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah. And Mr. For Your Sister, I can guarantee you, the first question you're going to ask me when you see me, hey, Coop, remember that live stream you did and you showed those ribs? Where'd you get them?
Yeah. Jetter, Mr. For exactly, you get people like Grandpa speaking out of their arses, uninformed. I think is he referring to you? What a sale, Mr. For Your Sister. I'm on the same timeline, so this show is my drug until I get to Thailand. I love all the people in this chat,
and that's what I want.
Yeah,
I want everybody to be equals and enjoy life.
Why not?
Doesn't matter what your political view
Why
is.
not? Terry Fallon, I feel the same way, buddy. Okay. What a sale goes on to say, hey, Terry, yeah, it's always like family here. It is. We got
That's
a good
what
group.
we want.
Robert Pierpont, here he is. When I was pricing flights, many have layovers in Tokyo.
Okay.
So I decided, why not just get a flight to Tokyo and stay for a week or two, check out the country, and then a 4 to 8 hour layover where you can't experience Japan. Yeah, he's got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive in Japan.
Get
apparently.
a 48-hour layover.
Yeah, or 3 day, whatever. Yeah. Try the bullet train. Terry, Brooke, Trump has made billions in his presidency. You are so wrong, buddy. Check it out. I think he was a billionaire before he got in.
But he's made more.
Okay, well, good. God bless him. What a sale. Robert Pierpont. Damn, that's a great idea, Robert. I like the way you think. Mr. goes on to say, Robert, whenever my layover is at, I think I might spend 4 or 5 days there. It all depends if I'm working online or not, though. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of guys here work online. Robert Pierpont, what a sale. It's kind of a no-brainer if you ask me. You're there, make it worth it. Just get a separate flight out a week or two later in Thailand.
Yeah. And we got to say, we're out of time, folks. It's 2 hours, 4 minutes. So say your goodbyes now. Please, no more questions or comments in the chat. We got to try and get through these.
Mr. For your sister, my biggest shock in the world is that Brooke is still staying in the condo. I thought he would have moved by now.
Pool villa.
I like Dustin Grand Park too.
And you like my house too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to visit. Wouldn't want to be paying what you're paying. But what a sale. Robert says, hell yeah, I'm going to break my flight that way. One thing with the condo, last thing, the pools are ideal.
Oh.
So I'm swimming every day now. Yeah, you're out in the heat. It's
Darlene and I going swimming every day.
Yeah, after the gym,
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, I think I just heard that flights to Europe have been extended 3 hours to avoid this conflict.
Correct.
There you go. That's that 3 hour to
I
start.
said that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they have to fly around certain countries now or certain areas. Okay,
Correct.
good to know. Simply Social, good repositioning cruises, North America, Asia,
Yeah.
Vancouver, Tokyo, Norwegian, okay, typical Alaskan Sea, okay. Well,
Yeah. And it's fantastic. You can get a damn good price. Like he says, 1,500, 2,500.
yep.
Yeah. Those
Okay,
are the
Tom.
best ones to do.
Terry goes on to say, great to see you guys. See you on the next live. All the best.
You
Now,
too, Terry.
he's
Take
gotta
care,
go
buddy.
shovel snow now. What a sale. Terry, see you, buddy. Terry, great to see you, man. Take care. Okay. Johnny P says, come on, Coop. You badmouth Trump for giving the kids stock tips, but you admit you get insider tips from your brother. And that's okay.
My brother doesn't work in government.
Yeah.
He has no idea what the president is going to tweet any day of the week. He doesn't know.
Okay.
He was just saying, look, lockdown's coming. What's everybody going to do? They're all going to pile into Netflix and Disney. You want to buy shares in one of them or both? And I did. I bought shares
He's
in
another
Netflix.
Jamie Dimon type, except he tells the truth.
Yeah, my brother does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El Promeo, in Ontario, gas prices are typically cheapest in the late fall and winter months, December, January, and February. Yeah, not too many people want to be out in that weather. And highest in the spring and summer when they're out, driving because it's beautiful weather. The usual supply and demand. Mr. For your sister, matter of fact, it just hit me. There's not any so-called healthy restaurants that have had an IPO or stayed in business that long. Says a lot about America, doesn't it? Biggest Chris, I'll be there end of August, beginning of September for good. Okay.
Hey, great to have you out here with us,
seeing
Chris. Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, the nerve of Cooper taking a day off again. Something's fishy.
Ah, come on. I haven't had a day off. Brooke gets a day off every Saturday. I haven't had a day off since the cruise.
I've paid my dues,
Yep.
buddy.
And it's a day off to go make a video, folks. So I'm not actually officially a full day off.
Biggest Chris, good day, boys and gang, even the Trump and American haters. Good day to you all. Love to you all, says Vegas Chris.
And thank you, Vegas Chris. That was very well said. I just want to say that, Brooke, because it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. We all love each other. And that's the way it used to be. And that's the way I want it to be on this channel. So thank you to all, irregardless of your political
There's no
views.
such word as irregardless. God, he keeps using it. El Promeo, thanks again, boys, for another informative and entertaining show, hopefully. CBD, go enjoy the weather and sunshine. I need to turn up the heat on the furnace.
I'll take a picture of the pool and send it to you, Alpha.
Southern Ontario. Mr. For your sister, well, that's good. They were not all in America or mostly in America. Terry goes on to say, Alpha, my wood stove is still burning. Yep. Biggest Chris, shocked on 46 likes only. Oh, thanks for that. Pound that like button.
Yes, please.
Maybe Tuesday night, Wednesday morning is a tough day to get people to Money Matters. It's not everybody.
A lot of people watch it on the replay.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Tell me, the Terminator, Mysteria, I'm doing great. Hope you're doing great as well. What a sale. Great show, you handsome men. Yep. Mr. says, zero net growth comments. Fed Chair Powell noted in mid-March that the private sector has seen zero net job creation over a certain period. A comment that resurfaced following the March rep. Yeah, I think it'll be definitely negative. Good night, everyone, and hope everyone stays safe.
You too, buddy.
I'll be abroad. Certificate to register. ID to vote. Always have to show your ID in Kentucky anyway. Yeah, some of the states are fine.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't. Tommy Long says, the Tominator, you guys know I love Tesla, but be careful. This might be a pump and dump. No, we'll see. I'm long-term on that anyways, Tommy. Bootney, that's right. It's family here.
Amen. Thank you,
Amen to that.
Yeah, thank you. That means the world to us.
Tommy the Tominator, great show, guys. Thanks for staying consistent with your channel. Have a great day and see you Saturday.
Okay.
Again, they want to see you. Robert says, Brooke, I was looking at bullet train prices. It's more expensive to go to the city on the train than it is to fly. Crazy.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? But you got to try it.
It's got to be tried once. Yeah.
It's 300 kilometers an hour, boys.
And that's it. We're out of comments. We stayed until the end. As always promised on our live streams, 2 hours, 10 minutes to the second. And I want to thank each and every one of you for consistently watching our channel. It is highly appreciated, folks. We don't take it for granted. We are trying to show you, no matter what side of the fence you're on, you're all welcome here. And we want you to know that. From the bottom of the hearts, we thank you all.
We hope to give some useful information that
doesn't matter.
Will help you in everybody. Your journey to Thailand.
And last comment by your favorite.
Oh,
Mr.
there
Nut.
he is. I wondered where he was. Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. Good morning, gentlemen. Slept like last night.
Crud,
and wasn't able to catch the live, so I am restarting the stream. Have a great day and see you all at some point.
Okay.
Oh, poor Robert. Maybe it's something he ate. Robert's from Texas.
He is. He's a great guy.
Ernesto is
North Texas.
Correct.
So until Monday, we'll be back with more Thailand discussions and what's happening here in Thailand over the last week. Thank you all from Cooper and Brooke. Until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned. And watch out for our new video coming out Saturday.
Stay safe.
6 p.m. Thai time. Until then, take care.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad Thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure.